actually the likely destination for him.
Yeah, we'll break that in just breaking news. Bruce Arians retires. Todd Bowles is the next Buccaneers head coach.
Wow.
Yep. Bruce Arians retires, plans to move into the front office. Todd Bowles takes over as the new Bucs head coach. Wow.
Bruce Arians retires. Todd Bowles, the new head coach.
And then Bruce Arians is going to come back 6 weeks later and say, wait, I forgot Tom came out. Never mind. I still want to coach. This is kind of weird. I mean, Todd Bowles is good. We thought he was going to get some offers, kind of like an Eric Bieniemy type situation, but I mean, feet to the fire.
What better gift could you get? You walk into a head coaching job where you've got Tom Brady coming back in, and y'all just made it to the NFC Championship game. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure they're going to get everybody back.
Yeah.
I mean, they still got Chris Godwin. They actually gave him a deal, even though they franchised him and then gave him a contract. Mike Evans is still there.
Right.
They brought in Russell Gage. Leonard Fournette re-signed.
Yep.
So, I mean, they've got the core of this team back. Most of the heavy hitters on defense are all coming back for another campaign. So, I mean, for you to walk into a head coaching job with a roster as good as what Tampa Bay is, it's like, that is major.
Yeah.
Like, he's coming into an amazing position. Like it might actually be a gift and a curse. His first year is going to be so good to the point where if Brady decides that he's going to actually retire after this season, then he's really going to have to go ahead and put on, and the expectation is going to be so high because of what you walked into.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you walking into it the way that it is right now, this just screams job security.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. You hit the nail right on the head there, Fees. This is definitely going to be a good start for Todd Bowles. What's up now, Mike? Oh, he does?
I'm asking.
So OC, right? Offensive coordinator. Oh, yeah. That's a good question, Mike, because both Leftwich and Todd Bowles, we're definitely in some head coach runnings. I remember when we're really right after Tom got traded. It's kind of funny when a major player will get traded and they start highlighting other parts of the franchise. And they were talking about Bowles and potentially Leftwich getting shouted out, especially with Leftwich being the OC. But then you got to ask the question of, in the last couple of seasons, and it might be obvious for some people, but it's a little bit of a debate to me, is the offense or the defense better of Tampa Bay? What was the reason that they actually won? Probably the Super Bowl because of the defense. Mahomes ran for his life. We saw all the turnovers in the playoffs. But then you got Leonard Fournette, who scored in every playoff game, so. But, wow, what news. Bruce Arians stepping down.
I mean, the defense was the story of the team before Tom got there, and everyone was complaining. Well, everyone in the Tampa circle was complaining about Jameis Winston. When Tom Brady came in, he limited the turnovers, kept the touchdowns rolling, and they won a Super Bowl. But most people are crediting the Super Bowl to the defense. So if you're crediting the Super Bowl to the defense, then you absolutely can't turn around and then say Byron Leftwich should have gotten it over Todd Bowles.
Right.
It makes sense if it was up to the defense.
Right.
It's not like Leftwich isn't still there.
Yeah. I wonder if this kind of, just thinking of the breaking news as it hit us, I wonder if this kind of like demotes any Tampa Bay Bucs Super Bowl odds, Like I wonder if, as long as Brady is present, I usually always trust the team. And, of course, it's only a couple that we've said about that. Belichick obviously had more of a major role than Arians did. And I think Arians still had that major, head coaching aspect as well. But now you're talking about Todd Bowles, first-year coach, Brady coming back out of retirement. The league has definitely changed, different aspirations over there in the NFC South. Less competition now. Like the division is really for Tampa. So I guess I see why you say, this could be the best start. Hell, you've got the whole Super Bowl squad still. The division just got weaker. Nothing's really changed the last two seasons for Tampa. So good for Todd Bowles. Happy for him.
Yeah, walked into an amazing situation. They're definitely the second best, if not the first best team in the NFC. It's really just them and the Rams. No one, you couldn't logically pick anyone over both of those teams on that side. That's a two-team race. He's in an excellent position. This is pretty much like he couldn't have asked for anything better. It's like Bruce Arians, for him to have stepped down like this, I'm almost in question, like, did something happen in his personal life?
Yeah.
Was he doing something or someone forced him out of there?
Yeah.
Because I don't understand why he would leave. Oh, you said Tom had something to do with it, but he's staying with the teams. I mean, he's going to be in the front office. I mean,
senior consultant for football.
It might actually just be a power move for Bruce Arians. He's like, okay, like I don't have to worry about the pressure of winning a Super Bowl. I got one. We still got Tom here. Now I can move to the front office and go ahead and make player moves. I mean, that's much more security.
Arians is in his 60s, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, moving into the front office is more job security than 69. What it is for, him being a head coach.
Yep.
See, that makes sense. Nobody knows what the dead bodies are. He made a career move.
Coached the Cardinals from 2013 to 17. Interim head coach of the Colts during the 2012 season. He's got a resume for sure.
Yeah.
What a shocking move, though.
Yeah, didn't
Bruce
see
Arians
that coming.
Retiring.
But he retired and stayed with the team. He retired from his position and moved up.
Yeah.
So, that's actually a good move for Bruce Arians. He's had coaches that he can trust. Now he can have a Super Bowl under his belt as a head coach and possibly get to another one in the front office. It's just going to even further bolster his resume.
Yep. Todd Bowles, 58, previously coached the Jets to a 24-40 record through 2015 to 2018. His only full-time head coaching job. Todd Bowles, who is black, would become the sixth minority head coach in the league, joining Tomlin, Rivera, Saleh, McDaniel, and Lovie Smith. Yeah.
We could stop naming McDaniel.
I know, right? How dare people actually, and look at me just reading over it so casually. How dare me? They actually included this. This is on Pro Football Talks article about Arians they just posted. Coached them to a Super Bowl victory less than a year and a half ago, and he's stepping down. That is a good point, though, as well, Fuse. Pressure's off your back. Like Brady came in, whether you built a super team or not, whether, no matter what happened, he still got it. He still got the monkey off his back, just like when it happened with Andy Reid, just like when it happened with Peyton Manning, just like when it happened with these other coaches. They still did it. Time to step back. Can't leave myself out kind of vulnerable anymore. So, yeah, but wow. Bruce Arians stepping down for one of the most recent Super Bowl champions, Tampa Bay Bucks. Wow.
Hey.